What if I told you the universe just revealed a pattern so precise, so impossible, that it could rewrite everything we thought we knew about reality? The James Webb Space Telescope has just made a discovery that defies physics, challenges our deepest theories, and could be our first glimpse of something unnatural. Hey, cosmic explorers, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a revelation that has astronomers stunned and science on the edge of its seat. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most advanced eye on the cosmos, has been peering deeper into space and further back in time than ever before. Designed to capture light that began its journey over 13 billion years ago, Webb is unlocking the universe's earliest secrets, but in its latest deep field survey something completely unexpected emerged. Not a chaotic mess of galaxies, not the tangled cosmic web we've always known. Instead, a perfectly organized pattern. A design so deliberate it has scientists questioning whether nature alone could be responsible. Webb recently turned its golden gaze toward a dark, unassuming patch of the sky near the Phorax constellation. To the naked eye it's nothing, empty space. But for Webb it's a time machine aimed at the dawn of the cosmos. For over 200 hours it collected the faintest whispers of ancient light, photons that began their journey when the universe was just a few 100 million years old. This was the cosmic dawn, a time when the first stars and galaxies were igniting and the universe was wrapped in dark clouds of hydrogen and helium. What Webb saw was breathtaking, thousands of distant galaxies, each a pioneer in the early universe. But hidden beneath that spectacle was something no one anticipated, a faint but astonishingly organized network stretching across millions of light years. Not the tangled filaments we've always seen, but a precise, repeating structure, almost like a cosmic blueprint. The more scientists studied it, the stranger it became. The filaments weren't random, they were evenly spaced, geometrically aligned, and glowing faintly with hot hydrogen gas. The structure repeated itself at smaller and smaller scales, a fractal pattern almost never seen in nature on this scale. It violated one of cosmology's core principles that, on large scales, the universe should be random and uniform. Yet here was undeniable evidence of order. Too much order. Even more bizarre, the structure appeared to pulse. Over thousands of years its light brightened and dimmed in a synchronized rhythm across millions of light years, something that should be impossible under our current laws of physics. No known force could keep such a vast structure beating in unison. Some scientists suggest a brand new field might be shaping matter across the universe. Others whisper about something even more radical, that perhaps, just perhaps, this is artificial, a megastructure on a scale beyond comprehension, a relic of an ancient intelligence. Could this be a fossil imprint from before the Big Bang? That question alone bends the mind. Our standard cosmology paints the Big Bang as the very beginning, the ultimate origin point where space, time, matter, and energy all erupted from a singularity. But some theories whisper that the Big Bang may not have been the first chapter, only the latest. In a model known as cyclic cosmology, the universe may go through endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, expanding, collapsing, and exploding again. If that's true, then perhaps this strange, organized pattern we see is not a random accident of this universe at all. Instead, it could be a fossilized fingerprint left behind from the universe that came before ours. A silent message from a cosmos long gone, imprinted in the very fabric of space-time and carried forward into our own era. Imagine for a moment that before our universe existed there was another. Maybe unimaginably ancient, maybe strikingly similar to ours, maybe vastly different. That universe too had galaxies, stars, and its own physics. When it reached the end of its life, it may have collapsed in on itself in a great cosmic contraction, only to explode again in a fresh Big Bang. But traces of its structure, its arrangement of matter and energy, might have survived, etched into the deepest architecture of reality. If what Webb has uncovered is such a remnant, then we may have just found the first tangible evidence that the universe has a memory, and that it remembers far more than we've ever dreamed possible. But there's another possibility, one that reaches beyond even the concept of previous universes. Could this pattern be the shadow of extra dimensions bleeding into our own? For decades, theoretical physicists working on string theory have suggested that our universe may not be the whole of reality. Instead, it could be a kind of three-dimensional surface floating in a higher dimensional space. These other dimensions might be curled up, hidden, and invisible to us in our everyday lives, but their influence could subtly shape the way matter and energy behave on the grandest scales. If this is true, then the vast geometric framework Webb has captured could be a kind of projection, the three-dimensional echo of a higher dimensional object. Imagine shining a light through a complex sculpture and seeing the shadow it casts on a wall. The shadow is a distorted but recognizable version of the original form. In the same way, our universe could be seeing the shadow of something far greater and more complex than anything we've ever encountered. If so, we're not just mapping the universe, we're glimpsing a higher dimensional blueprint of reality itself. The implications of that are staggering. It would mean our entire cosmic story, from the birth of the first atoms to the formation of galaxies and the emergence of life, is unfolding within a deeper, richer and more mysterious reality than we can currently perceive. It would also mean that the familiar laws of physics we've worked so hard to understand are only the local rules of our three-dimensional slice of the greater whole. Beyond our slice, other rules might dominate, rules we have yet to even imagine, and yet for all the speculation, we must admit the truth. We don't yet know what this discovery truly means. It could be a relic from before the Big Bang, a clue to a previous universe's existence. It could be the gravitational or energetic influence of unseen dimensions, or it could be something we haven't even theorized yet. A phenomenon so far outside our current science that we don't even have the language to describe it. But what's certain is this: the discovery has cracked open a door we didn't even know was there. That door leads to possibilities we once dismissed as pure fantasy. Just a few decades ago, talk of multiple universes, pre-Big Bang remnants, or higher dimensions belonged almost exclusively to science fiction. These were ideas you'd expect to hear in the pages of speculative novels or the scripts of ambitious sci-fi films, not in peer-reviewed scientific discussions. And yet, here we are with some of the brightest minds on Earth forced to seriously consider them. The Webb discovery isn't just adding a new chapter to cosmology, it's rewriting the entire book. What we may be witnessing is the first sign that the cosmos is not only stranger than we imagine, but stranger than we can imagine. And that thought is both thrilling and unsettling. If the universe is showing us hints of its deeper truth, then our journey of discovery has only just begun, and the road ahead may take us into realms of knowledge we are not yet ready to fully comprehend. So, what does this mean for us here on Earth? On the surface, our daily lives won't change, but on the grandest scale imaginable, this could mark the beginning of a revolution in science, the kind we haven't seen since Einstein rewrote the rules of space and time. It's a wake-up call from the cosmos, telling us that our understanding is incomplete, and maybe, just maybe, that we are not alone. The James Webb Space Telescope isn't just showing us the universe, it's forcing us to rethink it. Every discovery like this is a reminder that we're still only scratching the surface of reality's deepest truths. And if this pattern is real, if it truly means what some suspect, then our place in the universe is about to change forever. The hunt for answers has just begun, and you can bet we'll be right here to explore every step of the way. So keep watching the skies, because the universe still has secrets it's dying to tell. Credits. Written and narrated by your channel name. Thanks for watching.